Let's see what happens. Hey,
I got the
hi.
notification.
I'm about to leave it.
Wait,
Okay, who wants to go first?
I'll go
Cassie can.
first. That's fine.
Okay.
So, we're gonna talk about my group expectations. I actually wrote them down because I would have, I don't know, would have never remembered all of them. So I just want to like have a kind group, which the little bit of time we spent for a few minutes saying hi to each other, I think we have one. Um, and make sure that everybody has a chance to give their opinion and their input, and then also like everybody has that where if they give feedback, they get feedback, like not to be offended if they don't, necessarily agree. Because sometimes good feedback is, maybe something that you don't want to hear. So I get that a lot from my sister. But anyways, so I just, I want people to like know that we're not judging you when you're giving feedback, and if it's like constructive criticism kind of thing. So, but be kind about it. Is I want everybody to be kind. Um, at the end of each meeting, I'd like to like make sure that we all know what everybody's responsible for, like for that whatever assignment we're doing, and make sure that everybody's on the same page. Um, I put this in here that like we'll meet 2 days a week. But if somebody has conflicts, like maybe have an alternative day and like and we can discuss this, allow people to um like maybe 1 or 2 times, like, hey, I have a conflict, you know, I'm sick or whatever, and then we could switch to another day if we need to, or use our second day, or I don't know if that makes sense, but and then I think it would be nice to open like with a little greeting for everybody to say hi to each other, but not go over like just a couple minutes so that way we can get on, because I know we all have busy lives. Um, we've talked about our day and time, which is going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 o'clock. Um, my strengths in this course, I've belonged to many organizations and dealt with lots of small groups, big groups. So I'm literally taking this class. It's my last class, and I want it to be as smooth as possible. I have no idea if I'm near the 3 minutes. Something about myself. Um, I don't know. Uh, I'm a mom. I'm old, as you can tell, older than you young ladies. And I returned to school 6 years ago. If you've seen my first post, you probably already know all this. And that's about it. So hopefully I made it for 3 minutes. So
That's good.
Does yours
Okay.
count for all of
Okay, I guess I'll go next, and then we only have 3 people, so
yeah.
um I think so my group expectations is to be efficient, like time efficient. We all have our own lives, we don't want to procrastinate our work, which I guess in the beginning of the week we weren't doing too great, but at least we're here now. So yeah, definitely like we have our set days and times, and like we talked about, we don't want to go over onto the weekend, like we all have lives to live. Um, I think if someone has an inconvenience or like can't make it one of the days or something, definitely to let the group know as soon as possible so then we can try and make accommodations. Like I know sometimes we can't always do that, but hopefully we could. Um, so just like to share as soon as possible or be really open about, what situations might come up. I really like what Cassie said about like having kind of like mutual respect and just being nice to everyone, and the idea of giving feedback whether you agree with someone or not. I think it helps someone either way because then they can know how to better, a presentation or how they're conversing with people. Um, we talked about Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6. So whether we crank it all on Tuesday or we split it between the two. I think that's definitely the best option because everyone's weekends might fill up and it's easier to do things during the week. Hopefully, the other people can do this too, but we'll see. Um, some of my strengths, oh, my grades are really important to me. I always want to give like 110%. So it's definitely something that would be really important to me and we can get our stuff done. Unfortunately, I do procrastinate a lot, but I still get the stuff done. So that's all that matters. I think I definitely struggled with public speaking in the past. I don't like being the center of attention or like having everyone look at me. So this is definitely different because also it's like online. But I feel a lot more comfortable with this than I would instead of getting up in front of like 20 people in a class. I don't know where I'm at with time, but something about me, I very much into like skincare and makeup and hair and all those things. I work at an esthetician office, so they do a lot of stuff revolving around that. Um, right now, I hope I'm at 3 minutes,
You are, you're
but
good.
okay, that's it.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with the group expectations. Like we both of you guys have said, the first one for me is mutual respect. I think it's about valuing each. I wrote them down, sorry, because I tend to forget to what I'm saying. I sidetrack, but yeah, I think mutual respect, just having that respect towards others, and then having an open communication, like finding like the way we set up this time, discussing it and seeing what works best. Um, what else? Uh, what's another thing? Mm, so I get nervous. See, this is what I mean. I get nervous when I start public speaking. I get really nervous and I forget what I'm saying. But what else is another thing? Oh, about punctuality, about time too. I think that's really important. Having, like we said, just discuss the days and times that work best for our group. That way, there's no missing time. And also how I don't know if you guys received the email too from the instructor saying that we were behind, that we needed to set up a time, a step. So just being able to figure out something and being a problem solver. What other thing? uh, uh, so something about me, I would say a hobby would be I like working out a lot, so I try to go to the gym every day. Another thing that I find kind of a weakness would be how I'm bilingual and I get the Spanish and English mixed up a lot. So when I'm like public speaking like this, I'll think of a Spanish word and I'm trying to translate it fast, and then I'll think about it in English and I'll go vice versa. But yeah, I think hopefully I'm pretty sure less than 3 minutes, but
No, you're good.
that you guys answered my group expectations.
Hold on
But
a
I think
second.
we have a strong.
My pen fell on the floor before we start the next stuff.
The next thing to come up with a group name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be something that like revolves with us, but I don't know what. We're all women. I don't know.
How do we have it? We have it as group 6.
Yeah. Group 6. What could go with 6 and women? Um,
Hmm.
Let's see.
one old lady and 2 young folks.
uh,
Oh. So what about like what's your guys' favorite flower? I don't
uh,
know. So mine's a sunflower. So what about you guys? Like, or do you not
I
have a
like
favorite flower?
sunflowers. I think I like tulips too.
Tulips? Okay. I don't know, or like a favorite color. I don't know, like I'm just trying to like make a funny name, like something, like a
Pink.
phrase maybe.
Oh wait, there's no pink sunflower. Sorry,
There's what? There's no
I
what?
said pink. There's no pink sunflowers.
No, but there's pink tulips.
Yep.
We could say 3 pink tulips. And then if we end up getting more
And the
people,
sunflower.
we'll add that. We'll add
That's
to it.
They're gonna look at her name and be like,
I don't know. I just throwing ideas out there, girls.
no, but that's good. That's cool.
Did you
We
want
can
me
pick
to
something else.
start a Google Doc for our contract? I think it's supposed to be on a Google Doc.
He just said that we all have to sign it, and I don't know how we're all gonna sign it.
I don't know. Because it said to type it out, and then I was like, how are we all gonna sign it if this is over Zoom?
So I also think too we should exchange
let's do,
each
like-
other's phone numbers or a different way to communicate other than Canvas, because I don't know about you guys, but if I had your guys' phone number and you said I'm gonna be late, I'd see it come up on my phone or my watch before I'd see it in Canvas.
That's
No.
true.
So we might. I don't think we need to do that. We can exchange numbers after we're done recording, but I think that might be a good idea. So,
Okay.
like a group.
yeah, do like a
message.
group chat or something like that, and then if we get
See,
more
because
people,
your post that you had posted, what time worked best for you? I didn't see it until like 2 days later because I
exactly.
wouldn't get notification. I didn't get a notification for it.
So I actually reached out to the teacher because I put that on there on Monday, and then I sent an email through Canvas on Tuesday, and I hadn't heard anything, and I'm like, maybe they don't have their notifications on, or maybe they can't find their group. They don't know where to find the groups. Like, I'm like, do you have any idea what to do? And then he
Right.
sent the email. So, I mean, I just was kind of getting nervous because it was already, Thursday morning, and we're like, oh God, what are we doing?
Yeah.
So, okay, so group name, we have to come up with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still, or do we just want to go to the contract and come back to a group name?
We can do that too.
Okay.
I mean, we're like borderline pink tulips, so
We'll keep that one and we'll make a vote at the end.
I'll start one, and then can I just share it with you guys?
You should be able to. Let me make sure. It should let you share, right?
I think so.
If I need to do something on here as the host, I can. By the end of the semester, we're going to be pros at this.
Do I
Hopefully.
share it like through email? How do I? Oh wait, can I get a link? If I put a link in the
If you put
chat, will that work?
Copy invite league now. So if
I sent a link.
So if we all lose each other. Wait.
Oh yeah, I did.
Uh-oh. Where'd I go?
Yeah.
I hear you guys talking, but I can't see it.
Oh, it says.
Oh wait.
So it's making me sign into my
send
Google account. Is it making you guys do that?
I had to send a request.
Oh,
There you go. There you go. I
Okay.
got it.
There we go.
I got in there.
Okay, so request edit access. Is that what we have to push?
Because I clicked that and then it allowed me to do it, and then it takes you back to the Zoom, and then you click it again and it should let you.
Maybe if I share my screen and then he can see it on the recording.
Yeah, but I think we have to send him an actual paper contract, so we'll have to type it.
Okay, so what? Let's see.
But then I don't know where when you cannot minimize Zoom when you are recording this meeting. Okay.
Okay. Well, where's it taking me?
So I've never really used Google Docs. So on Google Docs, can you all sign it or something? Is that
I don't know. Will it work if we just all like type in our name? Like,
Yeah. Unless we like take turns and we send it to each other and then you can edit it. You know how you can mark it up?
yeah, we might have to just do that. Like, we could send an email through Canvas to do that, like to write our name on it. Like once we come up
right.
with all of the things, we have to have 10 of them.
Okay. What's the first one? What did we say? Like mutual respect?
Mutual respect.
Yeah, mutual respect.
Do we have to put like certain things that like qualify for this, or like is this broad?
It says it's 10 rules and norms. So I guess we can do like 5 and 5. Oh wait, but
Rules are not, I mean, they're the same thing, right? Are they different?
I feel like it's rules and policy. Yeah.
We could talk about like time efficiency,
Yeah, because we
like
all.
trying not to be late on the call or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And then I think to elaborate on that, like you said, may if you're running late or something happen, let everybody know, like let people know if you're not going to be able to make it, that kind of thing. Something.
I'm gonna put that as
Okay.
number 3.
Okay.
So we can get as many as we can.
Okay. Yeah. And then like
Yeah,
I
because
don't know if that, sorry.
Go ahead.
Should we do something about constructive criticism, like be nice, but we're all adults and we can handle the constructive criticism
Yeah.
and know that it's not to be offensive. We have that. Hopefully we don't have any of that, but you never know.
A rule that says that we can create a rule stating if a group member misses 2 consecutive group meetings, it will be removed from your group and a group from the group and a group member misses 2 consecutive meetings, I will discuss the issue and contract with them to make a fair decision. Because it says, for example, if this would be if this would be the group decides to not include anything regarding missing a meeting, but reach out to me to complain about an issue, there's nothing I can do if it's not addressed in the contract.
Okay.
So would you
So
guys want a rule if someone
how
is
many
like missing?
meetings should we let people miss?
Well, there's only 3 of us right now.
I know.
So I really don't want to put a stipulation on if people miss. I think that if we have good communication and we're able to be flexible, I don't want to put, but if you guys want to put something like, if people miss, they're gonna, I don't know. I just don't, I feel like we only have 3 people. I don't want to lose
Yeah,
anybody.
I think just putting that being communicative.
What
Can
are
we
some
put in the
things?
contract that we're gonna meet like these days, and if someone can't meet these days, like we have to let people know.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And I think let the whole group know if you're not going to be able to make it, kind of thing. Like,
Right.
and it'll be the discretion of the majority on if we alter the time. Because I mean, if somebody misses out, that just means that they're not going to be able to do the work, right? I don't really know. Do you guys have any idea like what to expect, like what he's going to have us do?
I have no idea.
Mm.
Should we put that as another thing of like once we leave the meeting, or like if we're texting, we know kind of like what each person's job is, like kind of their responsibility for that week's
Yeah,
work.
I would like that to be like at the end of each meeting we review what everybody's gonna do for the the assignment, so everybody has a so that way like, let's just say I get COVID and I can't do what I was expected to do and I text you guys and say, "Hey, I can't do this research on this." Then you guys at least know what I was going to be doing and you guys can like help me out. And, like say I have, 3 of the 5 parts that needed. I'm just using that as an example.
Right.
So that way we know what everybody's expectations are for the assignment.
Okay, we're on our 7th one.
Oh,
We're getting
wow.
there.
Whoa.
So what else?
Um,
Expectations.
well, this is probably more of a norm, but we can open with a greeting, but make sure it's not more than however many minutes we decide. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's get down to business kind of thing. That was one thing that I had on mine. Let's see.
um, we could do.
I kind of jotted notes down when you guys were talking just so I could, like, we could go back to that. And I think we've covered like everything that each of us have said.
Um,
We could do something like.
we
Uh,
we can do something like reflection, probably like at the last minutes, just reflect. Well, it says on the chapter, but I'm not sure what type of assignments he's gonna give us
Mm,
to present.
yeah, that's kind of the hard part because we don't know what to expect. We could do something
Mhm.
like have everyone at least like speak for ever so long, like have everyone put in their opinions on like certain things that involve the whole group.
Okay, so wouldn't it be like open dialogue? Like just be like,
Yeah.
oh, like what do you think about this? Or
Involving everyone.
Kind of like what we just did with the campfire thing where we each talked for 3 minutes and had a,
Right.
that kind of like, is that what you're thinking? Something like that?
Yeah.
And maybe we should just say like, well, I guess we'll know if it's needed or not, like in the assignment, you know? I don't, like you said, we don't know what to expect, so what he's gonna have us do. Have you guys had him before, ever?
No.
no.
I did interpersonal communications with him. It's actually,
Mhm.
he's actually does really, it's a pretty cool class. If you end up having to take that class, I suggest taking it with him.
That's good to
Okay.
know.
Because sometimes there's like so many classes and you don't know which instructor to pick.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm telling you from experience, you can pick him on that one because it was a good class. And I know from that class, he um he never like pops assignments on, like what's on his schedule is what's going to be, like he doesn't pop anything new. At least he didn't in that other class. So, you know, I think once we have our first one, we'll like after this one and we have our first like assignment with the group, I think it'll go okay.
Mhm.
Let's see. See what else we.
So we need two more.
We need two more. We only have 8. We just had 7. What happened?
Yeah, we have 8. Um, let's see. We have mutual respect, time efficiency, open communication, constructive criticism, our meeting times, holding people responsible, open with a greeting, and open dialogue. And then I have
Mhm.
like little kind of like, I don't know, more notes on the side of each one of those, kind
Oh,
of
like
like what we meant by that.
Oh, like
Um,
little examples.
right. So I said like for open communication, it's like letting people know if someone's going to be late, or I put for open dialogue, have everyone put their ideas and opinions for things involving the whole group. So I put like kind of like our little stipulations of what we mean by like that word on the side of it.
good.
Uh, we need two more. It's kind of a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Um,
It's probably harder because we only have 3 of us.
Yeah, that's true. Um,
Do we have like something of like we're gonna be ready on time, like we're gonna be ready, like I remember somebody saying like make sure
punctuality.
you go to the bathroom before you start and like have your coffee or whatever you're gonna drink and be ready. I don't know if that's already on there, but I'm just trying to
for
think of what
number
other
2,
people
I
talked
put
about.
time efficiency. I don't know if that
Okay.
goes under that.
Yeah, that's probably under that. I'm just trying to think of some of the things that people said when, they were doing their videos of things. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Um, we could do. Gosh, I don't know.
Mm.
Should we make it? Should we do something like having everyone be able to like text or stuff like that before our meeting so we know kind of like what we're going to accomplish during the meeting, like
Like setting an agenda. Is that what you
right
kind of mean?
before our weekly meeting, just so we know that we have everything set. I don't know, that everyone knows what we're going to be talking about. I don't know how to explain that.
Like plan 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 out the Zoom meeting.
Right, maybe just like plan ahead a little bit just so we all know what the Zoom meeting's going to be on and all that stuff.
So would somebody like maybe take turns on that? Like when he posts the assignment on Monday, then we like will communicate either however we decide, and like do a like kind of like an agenda or something. I don't know, or like I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that where you're going with?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think I'm going to put number 9. I'm going to say plan ahead. So group communication um for I don't know, all of our responsibilities going into the Zoom meeting. I have no idea. I feel like I'm repeating myself, like on the contract.
Let me see. So plan ahead, maybe like brainstorm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Brainstorm ideas. Or for the Zoom meeting.
Okay, we just need one more. Okay.
Let me see.
Can we just write one about just being like kind and compassionate? That kind of sounds cheesy, but like if someone's not able to,
Like
you know, use
understanding.
or make a meeting, you're understanding about it, and we try and make accommodations if we can, type of thing.
I think I was actually just like reading over like we all said to be kind and nice to each other. So that was I think that would be really good.
Okay, perfect.
And like be
Yeah,
considerate.
and if that person wasn't able to do the Zoom, just keep them updated like through a text. Just let them know what was pretty much overall talked throughout the meeting.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. So if I have a copy of the recording and I'm sending it to the teacher, there's no reason why I couldn't send it to everybody else. And that could be something we could.
Right. I think I read something. We have to like upload it to YouTube or something and send him that link. It was something
Yeah.
weird.
I actually kind of looked at that before we start. Actually looked at that before we started. Like if I have to, I'll FaceTime my son and he'll help me figure out how to do that. How to get it to you, how to get it to him. But then like I don't know if there's a way that I can copy it and send it to you guys too.
We should be able to, or maybe if we create a group chat, um, like sending the link there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Have
so
you
we
have
have everything here. Um,
So this group recording that it's
mhm.
due on Sunday, only one person has to submit it and it will count towards the other people that are on it in it too.
Yes.
Yeah, I think because it has our names, as long as he like sees who is here, we're fine.
Mhm.
Okay. So the person who's going to submit the link is also going to submit the contract.
Oh, is that what it says?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Okay, we have 10 things here. Do you guys have any ideas for a group name now that we're coming back to it?
uh,
Spring 2024.
there we go.
Real creative.
Well, it's supposed to be unique to us, right? Isn't that what he said?
Yeah. Um,
So what do we what do you so you're working at esthetician's office. Letitia, what do you do?
I work in an enrollment department for Head Start.
Okay, and I work for Far Northern Regional Center. I was trying to think like if we had something in
Oh,
common
you
with
work at
work.
Far North?
Yes, I do.
I'm sidetracked. You did the Far Northern speech therapy? Are they in the
Uh-huh.
speech therapy?
Yeah, I work in
Okay.
the payee department there and make sure all the clients have benefits and stuff like that and help with that part of it. But yeah, we have
Oh,
the
okay. Yeah, we work with so
with
Far Northern refers families out to apply for Head Start.
oh nice. Yeah,
Yeah, so
they
that's
do.
good. Oh,
That's our intake and our children's unit does that. Yep. Units, I should say, because it's growing. Okay. So group 6, helping people. I don't know. That's something,
that's what I was thinking.
Oh, good. I don't uh we all are, we help people. I don't know.
I don't know. Does it have to be like catchy? Does it?
the helpers.
The
The
three.
pink tulip
Oh,
helpers.
That's unique.
It is. We're um anybody else got another suggestion?
ugh. Mm, mm, mm. I feel like that one's fine. What did we decide?
Well, I said the pink tulip helpers because we were
I feel like if he watches the video, he'll understand.
okay.
Because I don't think we can come up with anything better right now.
Helpers. So, I do know that on the contract it has to have all our names on the top of the page. And I
Oh,
don't know if it
okay.
has to have our group name, but maybe we should just put that on there on the top. Our
Okay.
first and
So
last names.
everyone else, I don't want to butcher anyone's name, so you can just put your name like right under mine. Are you guys able to like type in this?
I don't
Let
know.
me see.
Well,
Request
I can't
edit.
when I had it, well, let's see if it's on there. So it won't let me like minimize Zoom because I'm recording. So I guess we could stop the recording and figure that out, right? Because
Oh
we're
wait,
on the
I think I
I
expectation.
sent
changed it.
a,
Are you guys able to now?
I sent a request.
I
Let me see.
think I'm.
It says I sent a request to edit it.
Okay. Can you guys try it now?
Let's see. Oh, wait. Edit request.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. I put in my name.
Oh, perfect.
Well,
How do we, can that just be our signature? If I put,
we're doing it while we're recording.
I'm just gonna put it in like a handwriting font.
Okay. And he's gonna see that we're doing it while we're recording still.
Right.
But it won't let me. It says request edit access. I click that.
It
Oh,
should
you have to
have,
refresh it.
I have to
I
what?
think I
You have to
changed,
refresh it. You
Okay.
have
yeah.
to refresh it, and then it'll let you.
Okay. Thank you. And then we're supposed to change our font.
I don't know. I was just trying to get creative.
Why not? We'll pick our favorite font. Edit.
Okay.
Where's? Let's do. There's not very many fonts on this thing.
If you go kind of where the fonts at the very top, it says more fonts.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
On that, when it says show all fonts, I put it like in the handwriting section. I don't know. There's like a whole bunch of different ways you can simplify it, but where it says show, there's like
Oh,
all
okay, yeah.
display, monospace, all that.
There we go. I like mine.
Okay, I think we did good.
Yeah. Oh, we have to date it.
Oh. Can I just... Oh, perfect. Okay.
There we
If
go.
am I supposed to email this to him, or if I just upload the document on Canvas, will that work?
I think so. Or did it say that the same person has to do the Zoom meeting? Did you say
I
that?
don't know.
I would think that it doesn't need to be the same person.
I feel like as long as he knows we're a group, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I think so too.
Maybe here I should put group 6.
There we go.
Okay. Did we
I'll pick out the
cover
date.
all the bases?
I think so. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think once we stop recording, we can like make a group chat.
Yes. Okay,
And then that we're good.
I'm gonna stop the recording then now, and
Okay.
hopefully